The crowd. Is assembled looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And of course, Devin Booker. And you wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
The shot's good from Achua. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Out to Smith. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Barnes. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Barnes.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Fox, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. There's the pick. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Bridges with the board. And stolen by Barnes. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Ayton goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Achua. Barnes looking around. 6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot off. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Inside, and stolen by Achua. Pass to Barnes. Wide open. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Back to Ayton. Smith on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Achua, no good. Suns trailed by 6. Pass to Smith. To the middle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
Here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. And Ayton throws it down.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Barnes. And again, Toronto no up.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Fox. For three, Smith. Barnes grabs the miss. Now Suggs. Driving to the basket. Achua. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And that concludes.
All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Now, here's Rozier. Down low. Here's Azubuike. Lays it up and banks it in. Azubuike's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Rebound by the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Richardson, good.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Line for your Raptors.
Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And Toronto making a change here. Raptors leading by 8. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Rozier, here we go.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
And stolen by Richardson. Rozier looking around. Pass to Richardson. Here's Christopher. Defended by Crowder. To the paint. Here's Rozier. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Toronto ball.
Raptors leading by 10. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Thompson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
And we just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Toronto. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Pass to Christopher. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Outside Crowder to the inside. And Boucher sends it back. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Richardson. Pass to Rozier. From deep. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Got a piece of it. And he drives in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So for the Suns, there's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And stolen by Achua. In the corner, Barrett with it. That's in the tray. Barrett's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fast break, Toronto.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Smith for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Toronto with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to Barnes. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Offside Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Ayton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Suggs with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors. Pass to Bridges. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Offensive rebound. Suggs with the steal. And another fast break for Toronto. The Raptors are running.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Michael Bridges.
Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Inside, and that one's good. Ayton's got 8.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Into the lane, and Suggs throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Smith outside. There's the 3. No good on the shot. And Toronto will come the other way. Right wing. The kick out to Barnes. And the rejection by Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Fox. Off target from outside. Toronto leading by 23. Here's Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the
Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good. Barrett's got his second bucket tonight.
When he's dialed in, he plays with such force on the offensive end. R.J. Barrett doing work.
And it's the Raptors' ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Achua. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. To the paint. It's tipped. Outside, Fox. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 5.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
They set the pick. Here's Barnes. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The drive by Barnes. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Alvarado. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors leading by 22. Pass to Suggs. Back to Barnes. A 3-ball. A shot missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The 3-quarter. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Richardson.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Rozier.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Richardson outside. And there's the drive. To the inside. Deflects the pass. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Thompson from long range. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Suns. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kicks it out to Richardson. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangibles, with a winner, with a loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them this season talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Anunoby in the corner. Here's the three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Smith right side, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Suggs.
Oh, that's unbelievable. R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And it's Ayton missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the right side. And it's Suggs missing. And so Fox will bring it up for the Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Barnes.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fox deciding where to go with it. From deep. Missed. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really...
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get love snow. Soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control.